moving on to the world of sports. We have a couple of minutes. We have about 10 minutes left. Really, I just want to get to one real big topic, which is the GOAT for basketball. You got Michael Jordan, and you got LeBron James. Now let me.
Hold on.
I got
Kobe. Well,
got to.
I mean, us Kobe fans, we always throw Kobe in there, but the conversation predominantly right now is between, and before we even begin, rest in peace, Black Mamba.
Yes.
Hey, give me
yes.
let's go 8 seconds.
Absolutely.
8 seconds for.
Absolutely.
You influenced a lot of people, Coach.
Much respect.
But yeah, of course we would say Kobe because Kobe was literally like the closest person to Jordan, but he
studied him.
He really put it in his own way. So for now, we'll have a conversation again where we will throw Kobe Bryant in there because I think we definitely need to. For now, it's between Jordan and LeBron. Now, I am going to go and obviously be the advocate for the LeBron supporters.
No question for
You go for LeBron?
I will bring up some facts, okay? Now, yes, LeBron, his finals record is not. He's got more losses than wins.
So
right?
what else is there to say there?
Not that
Well, let me finish, okay?
I'm listening.
But to be considered the GOAT, who's the GOAT of football? Tom Brady, right?
Of course.
No doubt.
When it
Tom
comes to
Brady,
numbers,
right?
yes,
When
absolutely.
it comes to numbers, yes.
But who's the best thrower in the game? Aaron Rodgers, right?
In the game right now.
Yeah,
Right now.
That's debatable, but
But do you see the
debatable.
discrepancy between that? Rodgers has got
but what
one
do they look at
championship,
in history? They look at
one
numbers.
championship.
Numbers.
Right.
Brady's got 7. LeBron's only 2 away from Jordan. Not to mention, when LeBron retires, he will be, what? Definitely top 3 in all-time scoring, assists.
We're not saying he's
Top 10
not
in
good.
rebounds.
Right, yeah.
We're not saying he's not
But-
good.
Well, let me finish.
Go ahead.
When he finishes his career, and all of his stats will be better than Jordan's, based off of 2 reasons: longevity
Right.
and ability to really play all 5 positions at one point in time in his career.
Sure
He
does.
even did ball up with the bigs early in his career.
Yeah, I get that.
Did y'all see the first Space Jam? Y'all? The old one? Back in like 1992, 3, or whatever the hell it came out? Y'all see the new one?
Trash.
Trash! I'm sorry, ain't no comparison.
Hey,
That's a movie tip. I'm sorry, my bad.
Let's
just saying.
before we even continue on that. First of all,
Just saying.
that is made for kids.
No,
and
sure.
number 2,
The first one was too.
Number 2,
Okay.
they've been messing up
Yeah, I know.
remakes and sequels
But
for
still.
the last like 20 years.
Hold on. Let's get back to the whole
Yeah, I'm just
basketball
saying.
everything.
I think it's Jordan, no question. Just as for legacy-wise. You ain't gonna top that, man. I'm sorry.
Let's just eliminate all of this shit right now. Okay? We just go in this. Did LeBron take a whole year off and go play baseball and come back and do that? What you want me to say now? Did he take a break? Mike did what? What did he do? He went and played what? He went and played a whole nother sport, and then he came back.
Before you even go on that,
and then
why
he
did
did.
he have to take that break?
Why would he? Why?
His behavior off the court.
So what?
Because that man was
'Cause he a
reckless.
man.
So it comes with it. It comes with it, though.
Exactly. That means LeBron James.
We're talking about
James
Aquarius
is
and
in
Capricorn. There's 2 different breeds right there.
19th season. 19.
If Mike would have stayed and played that
Oh, yeah,
and just
right.
said fuck
Exactly,
everything,
right.
and stayed and
Had he
played
kept-
his
yeah, come
whole
on, you already
that
know.
whole year,
You already know.
what y'all gonna say there? That boy be way above and beyond everything right now. He took a year off, came back and played in a whole different league on top of that. And the league was that much harder and reckless than
basketball was
this
different
little
back then
baby.
anyway.
I'm not denying the fact that the league back then was a lot more difficult to play.
But
Same as the NFL.
you know how it is. You are an athlete. For you to take a year off and then come back and still dominate, tell me something.
So let's go back to the question real quick, though.
All right, let me rebuttal to that. Okay.
Go ahead.
LeBron not only went to 9 finals in a row. That's 2 Olympic teams. 2
Yeah,
Olympic goals.
I think when it comes down to who you can relate to more.
There's that too.
I think that's what it kind of comes down to.
There's that
Because
too.
numbers are going to be numbers.
But
They're both good all day. Come on, you can't, you know
No,
what I mean? You can't
I'm not
say
saying
otherwise.
he's a monster.
But it's what you relate to. How would you do it if you were doing it? I think that's what it comes down to. I think it comes down to a personal thing. You know what I mean?
And I think too, us old heads, we seen Jordan do it with the Bulls and only the Bulls.
Right. That's true.
Just like we seen Tom Brady do it with the Patriots
Exactly.
and got kicked out of New England and had to go to Tampa. If LeBron would have just done it in Cleveland,
Right.
Oh, you
went
know
through the
Brady wanted
ups
to get
and
out.
downs,
Right.
and still was winning,
Yeah, right.
we would have no comparison. It's just
That's true.
he kept running to get that ring. Jordan was like, "You
I'm
can
staying
keep
here in
knocking
the
me from
trenches.
down."
But wouldn't you?
I'm in the trenches. What you mean? I'm right
That's
here
what
with
I'm
my
saying,
people.
But you
though.
can't. You can't go on that because so many of the greats played for multiple teams.
Jordan didn't, Kobe didn't, Shaq only played for 2 at that time. Like
Jordan will always
Like,
remember
just
with the
imagine
Bulls.
if Jordan
Always.
would have left
Always.
the Bulls, went to the
They don't
Knicks
even
with
know about his
Patrick
career
Ewing,
with the
John
Wizards.
Stockton,
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
And he did good over there too,
Right.
but they don't talk
Right.
about that.
But I'm just saying, if Jordan was like, "Oh, let me go join the Boston Celtics when they were winning,"
that
or let me
time,
go
or the
join Magic
Lakers,
Johnson,
yeah.
or
Right.
Isaiah Thomas, like it would have been, "Oh, he ain't real. He's not the greatest because he had to join these other guys." I think now, I guess that's the thing to do now, to join a super team. But
Right.
back
They're a super
then,
team. Yeah, right.
that's what made the game so fun and so competitive. It was like you went to the city you got drafted to and you busted your ass, and
That's it.
that was it.
That's it.
You didn't run away every time you
Every
lost.
time y'all lose, exactly.
Don't get me wrong. It's a new day and age. It's a
It
new
is.
day and age
So
for
everything.
athletes everywhere. Okay.
But to answer your question, I'm with Jordan. That's it.
Yeah,
Answer your
I'm with
question.
Jordan too. I
Answer your
mean,
question.
you take a.
That
Don't
is
get me
what it
wrong.
is.
LeBron is a beast. Okay,
Absolutely.
that boy is a man.
Absolutely.
He gonna have all the accolades ever.
Right.
Okay, I'm not taking nothing away from that man.
not.
That boy can ball.
And I
Like,
do like what he's doing off the court, as
Yes.
far as
Yeah,
with his
there you go.
family, with the schools, with social media, all that stuff. I like what he's doing with that as well. You don't see Jordan doing that, speaking up for
Right.
us. So
Yeah.
I do give LeBron that. So
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So I guess from now it's still Jordan, you know. But you never know. LeBron could get 3 championships.
That's only
in a
2
way.
people though. There's more that should be out of that list, but yeah,
Right.
all day.
And we will definitely include Kobe next time.
Oh yeah.
Now, our next segment, what is going on in the world? When I first made this show, I was talking to the fellas, and we're definitely staying away from religion. We're not getting on religion at all. But sometimes you got to talk about the world. Sometimes you got to talk about politics. Right now, we're going to talk
Take a
about.
shot for me. I'm listening. My bad. You got to get into it, dog. Get into it.
We get
I just
into
need
it,
that
man.
ready.
We are going to get into what's going on in Afghanistan. Now, I'm going to be quite honest. The only reason why we were doing this is because I heard what my fellows was talking about. I had loosely been following. I just really got up to date today.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about that.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, that's not about too much too, but.
But it seems like it's gonna get real bad. When are we supposed to be out?
August 31st, which is Tuesday.
And so, I mean, I don't even know how to really start. This is a little uncomfortable because once we pull out August 31st, I mean, how many of their civilians their citizens, residents helped the United States?
Even our own people are still out there.
You know,
Yeah.
we still have our own people out there.
Yeah.
Once we pull out completely, that's nothing that, I mean, the Taliban is just going to.
They're gonna slaughter them. That's what it is. That's hurtful. That's not. Nobody wants to hear that. Don't get me wrong, but that's the truth, and we all know that. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, like with everything, and I'm not big on none of this stuff. I'm not. You know what I mean? But it's just right now, the country looking real weak for not taking care of your people.
Right.
That's it. You not taking care of your people, the ones that's laying down their lives for y'all, so we don't have to do nothing. You know what I mean? And that's just my only take. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not political. I'm not nothing. But like, just in general, you have a family, okay? The husband, the male, is supposed to, the head honcho, take care of everybody, right? So what's the head honcho doing to take care of everybody? That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, you got to. Because, I mean, I didn't really pay attention to it until I started seeing, soldiers upset, because we're doing that, and all the lives that had been really lost because of the war that we had been over there. And I just felt like for a topic as we this may be episode 1, but we consider ourselves a real podcast from day one. And sometimes you have to talk about these subjects, even though they're uncomfortable. I just don't understand how the so-called leaders of this country can make the moves that they can make the moves and still sleep at night.
Well, you not only that, but you got a special stake in that too. Shout out to you, brother. You know what I mean? We miss you, dog.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's an extra everything on top of all of that. You know what I mean?
Everybody sees their own demons, man. For sure.
And it's just like, we try so hard to uplift this image as a country, but then when you look at the inner walls, it's chaotic.
That's how
we're coming off of COVID. We're still dealing with COVID. We had riots, protests. We had a lot of things go down, and it's just for the sheer fact that in this country, systematically and ethically, really, there's a hatred of an existence of racism, and it baffles me that still goes on when some of the greatest minds are not white. Some of the greatest minds are not just black, Hispanic. They're all over the place. And until we can understand that, until we can really understand that the strength is not in one country being dominant. The strength is in numbers. The strength is in all our countries, all our governments working together. Do you have to be the same? No. You don't have to be the same. But you have to have an understanding of each other's cultures. And
it has to be respect too. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you gotta respect. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Got to.
And if we can't do that, it just makes life so much more difficult, because America itself is a country of immigrants, except for the Native Americans who were here first.
Facts. Ain't nothing you can do with that.
Yeah, it's not like we were there when it happened.
Yeah.
Right?
So you know what I mean? It's kind of...
It sucks. And so I just want to take a moment and just to tell those families, whether you had soldiers deployed out there, whether you lost sons, daughters, husbands, wives, we just want to say condolences, and that we are grateful for your guys' sacrifice for this country to be free. It's kind of messed up that our soldiers don't get the best treatment when they get home sometimes because of this country, but they do so much for us. And it just sucks to really see the pain. And that's all we'll say on this subject. But
thank you for service.
Appreciate it.
So with that being said, this is the conclusion of the first episode. We always are looking for, it's obviously the first episode, so please comment in the description box below on subjects you guys want to hear about. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share everywhere. I know it's a little weird in the background. This is a part of my show on my paranormal channel, Can a Brother Get Scared Paranormal, so please check that out. And thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Come back. Let's talk
here.
some more. We right here. We ready to talk about everything. Everything, mostly
We
everything.
got started
Okay,
yet.
mostly.
Haven't got started yet.
All right.
It's
Come
all,
back.
It's all about that love, but it's all about that knowledge as well.